Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. Today's game, playing some pool party Rek'Sai in the jungle on the preseason for season 6. So let's go ahead here and grab ourselves the Hunter's Machete, a few health potions, and the Warden Trinket, and head on to the lane. As you guys can see from the teams here today, we have Sirius playing as our Sona support. We've got Gank, no problem, back in on that MF80 carry. Veracion playing the GP top, and then Nathan Kazuki once again here again on that Echo in the mid lane. It's looking like we're against the Xin Zhao jungle, the Sona support mirror match, actually, the Vlad top, the Fizz mid, and then the Vayne 80 carry. Now, one thing I want to mention right off the bat here, guys, of course, if you guys want to show your support to the channel and all that, make sure to drop that rating. It helps out a ton. And of course, if you, if you don't think it's worthy of it just yet, just, stick around and maybe I'll earn that like and maybe I won't. And if it's, of course, a dislike, that helps me out just as much. So that's out of the way. Another thing I want to mention here really quickly, actually, is Misfortune is running Exhaust and Sona's running Heal. And while you might think they're actually supposed to be doing that in reverse, here's where you're wrong. In Season 6, there's that mastery that makes it so that healing and all that is stronger, I think. I don't really know the details of it, but your shields and heals and allied champions, including yourself, are 10% stronger and increase your target's resistances, by 10%. And I'm a little bit late on this, but let's just go over here and do this. Sorry. Let them know I'm sorry about that. I was kind of distracted by reading that whole thing. But essentially, so because Sona has the heal's stronger by 10%, and they still have both summoners, it's just switched around. So yeah, it's a pretty good thing to do. Whereas I think their bot lane did the opposite. Yeah, they didn't do that, even though their Sona has the that mastery. So their heal is not gonna be as strong, and the exhaust can be equally strong, of course, because there's no mastery empowering the heal or anything like that. Yeah, I was just going to do the blue buff here, starting off this side because I want to work my way up and try and help out top lane as much as possible, because that's normally the best thing to do in the early game in most league games. One thing I'm also going to do here is I'm just going to chill until the Scuttle Crab spawns. I'm not a huge fan of the spawn timers on Scuttle Crab being 230, but it is a pretty efficient way to go, I think, as far as controlling the bottom side of the map. What the heck? I kind of hate how they make it so that Scuttle Crab can't get CC'd that early, but jungle camps can. It kind of throws me off because it's inconsistent. Because, like, if you see a jungle camp spawn, you could start doing damage before its health bar spawns or shows up, whereas with the Scuttle Crab, you cannot do so, which kind of blows. Another thing I want to mention here is the reason we're running with the Feather Battle Mastery on Rek'Sai is because it's really freaking good on Rek'Sai. A few other options you could go with is if you want to go with a lot of the defense tree, you could get pretty much any of them, honestly. They're all pretty good. The one that steals your opponent's percent HP, the one that gives you extra HP for being in the jungle and doing things, or even the flat damage reduction one that doubles when you're near your teammates. That one's also pretty good. It's really up to you, but I prefer to go a bit more of a damage-oriented mastery setup, so I want the Feather Battle, which is probably the only good one for Rek'Sai, because although the keystone in the cutting tree is not too bad, the things getting there aren't as good. So that's kind of why Feather Battle is really good. Not to mention, I'll attack a lot with Rek'Sai, so I just find it really, really effective. So let's go ahead and work our way top here. It's looking like it's a pretty good spot as far as like where the wave's at, so we should be able to gank this guy. I'll get a ward here just to make sure we're not getting flanked or anything like that. Now let's go ahead and just walk on in. Pop in the queue, go ahead and just walk on this guy. He's going to pool, wait that out. And let's go ahead and just, actually, I'm going to get both these guys. Let's focus on the Xin Zhao, though, because he's right in the middle of the fight here. And I'm actually going to try and get out here. I should be able to. Looks like I will. Unfortunately, we could lose GP, though. Yeah, they had more minions, so that kind of made that a little bit trickier for us. But I have one potion ticking. If Xin Zhao leaves, it doesn't heal too much, we might be able to pick him off. No guarantees, though. Okay, yeah, he's leaving. There we go. That's what I was looking to do. I just wanted to snipe him off the side and just pick him off and assassinate him while he wasn't paying attention, and that worked out definitely in my favor. Problem, though, is if Vlad's chasing me. Is he just getting my tunnel, or is he going to keep coming? If he keeps coming, I can still get away from him. Don't really want to fight him, though, because there's that pool wild card, of course, and if he uses his pool when I'm going on him to fight him, he'd probably destroy me. Because not only does it not drain as much HP when he's low, but to add on to this, it actually gives him HP back if he's doing damage while he's in that pool form. So, yeah, it turned the fight around in his favor quite a lot, and I just don't want to worry about that. But still, managed to pick off Xin Zhao and trade it back so that GP is not going to be as behind as prior. I'll go here, just keep farming and work away bottom, because bottom lane's pretty pushed up, and I think I can gank for them, which would be really nice. There we go. And I think I'll get the Gromp as well, because that might possibly give me level 5, and that'd be a bit of a power spike that I would like to have. Not to mention the Thornmail buff it provides is really good for fighting pretty much anything. Because anything that hits me is going to take damage back as poison damage or something like that, so pretty damn good. And we did get 5, so that's going to be huge. So I'm coming down. Sona just warded, so I'm actually going to go the long way, I think. I might not have tunnel for the gank if I do this, but at least this way they won't know I'm coming. So that may give us the edge. So here I come. Bot lane's not really looking ready to fight, but they're getting some damage down here. Okay, this is a good setup. Alright, so Sona's dead. I'll just go ahead and backflip to kill her. The backflip kills are the best. Yeah, you gotta love backflip kills. Backflip kill OP. Alright, let's go and take the scuttle crab for ourselves. Trying to control the map once again. And it looks like their Zinzai went top again. We could do Dragon actually if my team is down for it, so I'm gonna try and suggest that and see if they're up for it. Bot lane should be able to help me here. I'm just looking at what they're doing right now. They're just farming and stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I might take a lot of damage from this, but we have a Sona who's going to heal us, and MF and Sona both do a decent amount of damage as well, so we should have no problem securing this for ourselves. The issue, though, is I will be low when we finish, so I'll have to go back, but I was planning on going back soon anyway, so no big deal. So we don't die to this. There we go. Smite that up, and let's leave. I'm just going to back up a little bit further, though, just in case somebody shows up out of nowhere. This gives me a little bit more, I guess, idea that they're coming. Alright, not a bad start. Unfortunately, Gangplank not having the best of a start. But I'm going to blame that, not entirely myself, but partly because I came up and I ganked for him when Zinzai was right there, and that definitely did not work out in our favor. As far as our jungle item goes, though, we're going with the Stalker's Blade and the Cinderhawk, and I'll explain all of the reasoning behind all that. I just want to get me these items and then get out of the base. So, okay, Stalker's Blade first. In between the three, I think Stalker's Blade is the way to go with Rek'Sai, because I think Skirmisher Saber is really unnecessary for damage reduction and extra damage output. I just don't find that necessary on Rek'Sai. I like the extra slow from this. The damage is just a bonus on top of that, but it's really the slow I like for Rek'Sai, because if you're getting kited at all and you miss your tunnel even by the smallest bit, then you can use the slow to make sure that you get that knock-up and then can unload on them, because the knock-up is really essential, I think, in Rek'Sai's kit to really be effective, and if you miss that knock-up, then yeah, you're not going to be very effective. And I'm going to give Echo this blue here, but he's kind of just returned to lane right now, so I'll let him farm up a little bit in the lane and all that, and then we'll do the blue buff, because he's still returned to lane. There's probably be a big wave set up. Yep, there's a fat wave, so I don't want him to miss that either, so send this up in a way that's going to be good for both of us. So yeah, by the time I get this low, he should be all ready. I'll go ahead and ping it once again, so let's make sure he knows for sure. Looks like he's in a fight, though. And he actually did go down. Okay, I'll finish this off and just go deal with Fizz then. Yeah, he probably shouldn't have been fighting Fizz at a point like that, because the wave was pretty big for Fizz, not to mention he was a level down, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know why he fought Fizz at that time, but that's okay. We'll make it work. And I don't know what Fizz is doing either. Just gonna smite you up and snipe you. Oh, he's not dead. Fuck, okay, well. Come here. That'll have to do. It's kind of awkward, but you know what? Fuck it. I'd rather that than him get away. I thought my sniping with my Prey Seek would kill him. I was wrong. But, doesn't even matter. Still picked him off. So I think I'm going to take the Skull Crab here real quick. And from there, I'll probably do red and go from there. So yeah, I really like this. I think the extra slow there is really helpful. And Vlad's here, so I'm going to leave. No way I can fight a Vladimir with this HP. I'll place my pink here, though, just to make sure I'm safe. Not to mention I want to control vision on this side of the map. I'll leave Echo to control the other side with his pink ward when he gets one. I'll take the red here and smite that to sustain myself. But as far as going Cinderhawk between Warrior and that goes, definitely don't go Devour. It sucks on Rek'Sai. Warrior's not too bad, but Cinderhawk is definitely the way to go. Reason being, the Warrior was, like, I would say better for Rek'Sai than it is now when they had the armor pen on it, because Rek'Sai's 80 ratios are really, really, really weak. But her base damage is high. You can see that at 45 plus 3. That's because I have 13 bonus damage. So you can kind of see that ratio is really, really low. So building a lot of AD on Rek'Sai, while it will boost your damage, it's not really cost effective on Rek'Sai. So the boost of AD on the Warrior enchant, yes, it's nice and that's cool and all, but the removal of the armor pen really hurts Rek'Sai, because like I said, the base damage is really what you want. And so that isn't very good for Rek'Sai. I'm going to go around the long way actually here and try and get a gank off on Vlad. I think we can do this because Zinzao's a mid. Let's go ahead and just walk on in. Where's that pool at? Pump pool. There it is. So let's go ahead and go way ahead of him here. Knock him up. Doing the damage. GP doing a lot as well. And try to get this GP. Oh, my auto attack killed it. I did not expect that. Okay, well, I mean, that works. Alright, I'm going to go back here and just get some items and heal a little bit. And then probably try to help out mid. In fact, I could ulti this turret and just go right behind Fizz. That'd be so cheeky. I think I'm going to do exactly that, actually. So let's go ahead and get our Cinderhawk here. And I'm more towards the Titanic Hydra next, because that item is kick fucking ass on Rek'Sai. And I'm also going to just get boots here, because I'm almost have enough gold for that, so I'll do exactly that. Alright, cool. I'm on the way. Let's kill this guy. Silly Fizz. Ah, I did messed up. That's okay. I should have expected the Trickster, but that's okay, because we will kill him regardless. The Echo is going to get that. You might take a few tower shots there, but nothing we cannot handle, because I tanked most of them, because I'm really tanky with the Cinderhawk. As you see, it makes me very, very tanky. Not to mention I'm getting the Titanic Hydra, so I do decent damage as well. Xin Zhao's over here, I'm pretty sure. We can fight this guy. Easy peasy. Oh, okay. He's just going to knock us out of tower range. That works for me, bud. Thanks. Alright, so, yeah. Cinderhawk's way to go, because it just gives you more tankiness, which is obviously good, because you want to be in the fights anyways, and extra damage around you, so you can't really complain. And all the good damage items for Rek'Sai have HP, so even if you build a more damage-centric build, and if you have the Cinderhawk, you're going to be getting really tanky as well, just a lot of HP. So it ends up being pretty good both ways. Another thing I want to mention here is why it is I didn't go with the sweeping lens. I will probably switch into it pretty soon, the good one that is, because I hit level 9, and that's when you can get the good one. But the bad one, I don't think it's worth having over the warding trinket early on, unless you have the tracker's knife. Because then you already have wards, you don't really need it. But considering I went with the blue smite, I want to have the extra wards so that I can ward around the map and control and all that. Because the bad sweeper is just, it's the bad sweeper. It's not that great. I don't really need it that much. What else should I mention? Oh yeah, I'm maxing W second. This is actually a big one. Majority of Rek'Sai players make the mistake of maxing E second. I've tried both extensively, and from my experience, W is better. I'm going to give you some statistics though to kind of back up why I think so. W's base damage increases by 40 per rank. So that's boost of 40 on your backflip when you're knocking them up every single rank. And that goes up to like 200 at max rank, and that's actually a lot of extra damage over 40, right? It's a 160 difference. That's pretty big. It's pretty considerable. To add on to this, the timer between the times you can knock them up, so that whole like circle gauge thing, that's the timer for that, so you can knock them up again, it goes down. Not a very large amount, but it does go down when you are able to consistently put points in that spell. So that is pretty big. And I'll just go ahead and unload this guy. He can't fight me, because if he does, GP will show up and destroy him. So nice free damage onto Vlad. Why the hell not, right? Now let's go ahead here and move down. So yeah, more damage on this, and it makes it so you can spam your knockups on the same target more often. Both really, really good stuff to have. The E, it's not bad, it's just I think it's not as good. The E makes it so that the damage percentage on your E from your AD, because it goes from I think 80% of your AD or something like that, or no. Actually, I don't really know. Maybe it's 110 or something like that. No, I think it's 80, because it says 98 bonus damage, and that would make sense if it was 80% of this. I don't know the exact numbers on it, but I know the damage increase is there. There is a damage increase on your, what is it called? Furious Bite. It does increase by a small percentage, I think 10% per rank. So 10% of your AD more, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of complicated. The point is, though, is it does a lot of damage regardless. It increases by a small amount. The big thing with maxing the E second is that it makes it so you can use the same tunnel more often. But when you're in the early game and you're just using different tunnels all over the place because you're roaming all over the place like I am, I also don't see that being very important. I see that being important in the late game when you want to go into fights and then get out that same tunnel. But that's just, it's not a frequent, necessity, right? So that's why I find the W is way better to max for second, I should say. Not first. Before your E, that is. I think it's the way to go. And I'm going to see if Echo wants this. Oh, he went back. Never mind. I'll just wait for it then until he comes back. Yeah, he's on the way. Good. He paints it. He notices. So let's go ahead and get a ward here, and just kind of scout out Xin Zhao's jungle. If his red's up, it's not. Didn't think so. Rek'Sai's really good at invading though, because you can kind of see this whole tremor sense thing going on. If if Xin Zhao ever moves, I'll know, and I'll catch him out. So let's go ahead and walk in here, because I know the Playful Trickster is a problem. Go ahead and knock him up once he uses it. Slow him out with the Smite. And he's going to hit me up a little bit here, but that's no problem. And I don't think we can kill this guy, but we did a lot of damage. Actually, Echo's going for it. The Playful Trickster isn't up yet, and the ult out. Very smoothly done. Well done. And are these here? They are not. So Xin Zhao is likely in the area, but we don't know specifically where. Let's go ahead and do this, though. So, alright, not too bad of a lane phase for us, though. We managed to assert our dominance and control and all that. And I think I've explained pretty much my build and everything in pretty decent depth, so that's good. Alright, and hopefully Cinderhawk doesn't take it because of a bug. Because Cinderhawk normally isn't supposed to be able to take it, but occasionally it does. Sometimes Red Buff does the same thing. It's not supposed to, I don't think, but sometimes it does anyways. But I'm just going to go back here and finish off the Tiamat, because it is awesome for Rek'Sai. Because it works into our Titanic Hydra, which again is an awesome item for Rek'Sai. because it just gives you all the damage you need and a bit of extra AoE for wave clear and all that, because your Q's AoE is, like, it's not bad per se, but I just find that the damage on the target you're actually focusing with the auto attack is really good. But around that, it's like 15 damage or so. It's really weak. And of course, headset's gonna beep at me. 1 second, I'm gonna plug that in. We can just auto attack this thing to death easily. Let's see. There we go, plugged in. Alright. So that shouldn't beep at me again. It looks like top turret will go down here, but I mean, I could potentially 1v1 Vlad, but I don't know if it's even worth the risk. I think I will, though. Oh, we have a TP coming in. This is good. So let's go this way. Cut off the Vlad. He's going to pool any second. Just wait for the pool. He's not pooling. Oh, there it is. Actually, Xin Zhao here. Let's just focus Xin Zhao. Actually, hold on. We lost GP. I'm going to juke my way around. Use the tunnel again. You can see that although the tunnel timer is longer, it's still just fine. And you're just going to die to me if you do that. See, yeah, you and him are stronger together than I am, but if you're not together, that kind of gets rid of that factor, so see you later. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, GP's having a rough game. And honestly, it's mostly my fault, honestly, because like he's making mistakes, don't get me wrong, but I'm baiting him to all these mistakes, you know what I mean? And that I take credit for. Because I'm constantly looking for fights with him, and he's just getting focused and dying, unfortunately, because he's not as tanky as I am, and it sucks for him. But, actually, I'm trying to think of what I should be doing next. I think I will work my way down. Because we don't have a turret top lane, but I can't really do much. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm GP. This is... I can feed to win. Darien style. I think I'll just take the wolves. And yeah, really soon I'll have the Titanic Hydra. And to add on to this, the Titanic Hydra has a really similar visual effect to like the water effect of your Q. So it kind of syncs up and actually looks kind of cool, even though I don't think it's meant to. But it kind of does. I don't know. Maybe you'll know what I'm talking about when I use the item. But I just find it's really cool. Let's go and get this. And it looks like they're doing them in the area. And actually, I have completely forgotten to get my upgrade trinket. I need to do that. But I'm just going to chase down Sona here. No rush into killing her. And, alright, she's just going to let me kill her, it looks like. Just kill Xin Zhao. Oh god, Vlad's here. Alright, I want nothing to do with Vlad. Vlad is really strong. I should be able to tunnel out. Yes, I can. But we might lose Siriaz for that. Come on, Vayne, flash. Same thing as before with the Xin Zhao, right? If she flashes over and she's alone and Vlad's not there, then I can destroy her. Looks like Echo's on the backside. He might be able to get me done, but it doesn't look like he will. Yeah, I think he's just going to get out. Probably the wise choice. So let's get our good sweeper here. And get that Titanic Hydra as well. The item's freaking awesome on Rek'Sai. And I think I'm going to get Mercury Treads as well. Just deal with the CC and magic damage the team has. And that should be all we need. Salty over here just to get myself back in the action immediately. So yeah, you can see the... Oops, did not mean to do that. But yeah, if you look here closely though, you can kind of see the effect I'm talking about. I don't know, like it's red, but it kind of feels like it syncs up with Rek'Sai a little bit. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. Chances are I am. But I feel like it just looks really good. It feels right. Not to mention the item's active has like a huge AoE damage boost. It's really, really effective, I think, for Rek'Sai. Looks like Xin Zhao's taking out the Scuttlecraft. If we can get over there and stop this guy, that'd be awesome. But I don't think we will be able to. Next dragon's in 5 seconds, though, so... we should be able to fight him regardless of having the Scuttlecraft. And control that dragon, because I think he's ganking bottom right in that... yeah, he is. We can counter gank this easily. I'm on the way. And it looks like Xin Zhao might just get kited here. Yeah, he pretty much did. If he walks right into me, though, he's dead. Yeah, okay, buddy. See ya. Can I smite him? I did. It's going to slow him out. Is he going to get out? I think he will. Oh, I'm trying to help out, but Vayne keeps knocking me around. Xin Zhao's knocking me around. All the CC. Alright, I'll tank. It's fine. Come on, kill the Sona. Alright, I'll tunnel my way out. Cool. I feel like I helped, but I didn't at the same time. It's weird. Actually, no, I feel like I didn't help, but I did. Yeah, it's backwards ass logic. Alright, so let's see if we can snipe out the Vlad a little bit. There we go. Yeah, at this point, I mean, our team's not, like, way stronger than them, but we're definitely stronger than them, and it just kind of goes to show that me doing nothing in these fights is okay. Like, it's not something I'm proud of, but we can get away with it because of how strong we've got at our team. The only exception being, unfortunately, Veracion. He's a little bit behind of Vlad, but he's still GP, he's still strong, so it's not a problem. So let's go ahead and do the dragon here. Clear this out. You know, actually, a fun fact you guys might not know about me is, although I play like a shit ton of champions, the only champion I have like 5 points of mastery on, like what's that thing called? This thing here, the mastery thing. This is the only champion I actually have the max level 4, even because of how much like the wide variety of champions I play has caused me to not have the highest mastery on anyone else. Yep, and Sona's gonna take it. All right, I was giving that to Echo, but that works. I mean, it's not really my problem, right? Shit, my bad. Yeah, no shit. It's okay though. You know, Sona actually can make a lot of use out of blue, so it's not a big deal in the slightest. Oh, another thing I didn't mention actually is when you max the E, the cooldown on the tunnels I think goes down. But again, like because these early skirmishes are gone and over so quick, you don't really need that cooldown as much. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys disagree. A lot of pro players actually make the same mistake that I'm saying majority of Rek'Sai players do. But there are a decent amount of them who know that the W is better and actually max the W second as well. I know Medios is one of them. He always maxed W second on Rek'Sai. And when he was playing in LCS and even his solo queue games on his stream and all that, he maxes the W majority of the time. So I'm not the only one. Although I will say majority of players max the E second. And actually the blues here. Man, we just have such control of this game. Like, they don't seem to want to fight for anything. They're just giving us everything. It's kind of ridiculous. Let's go and give that to GP. And hello, Vlad. Let's go and slow him up to my smite. And he's going to pool here, so we'll just tunnel up. Actually, it's going to... Ooh, never mind. I can't get on Sona. We're kind of in over our heads here, but we're making it work. Actually, I'm going to flash the wall if I can. I can. Very nice. And that should allow me to escape, but no promises. Yeah, I'm dead. Xin Zhao's E's on a short enough cooldown that he's able to pursue me. So yeah, we went a little bit too deep on that one. We stole the blue, which was great, but we did not have vision of the rest of their team. And so they collapsed and destroyed us before our team could. And we should have expected that, but at this point, honestly, because of how many things we've gotten just by walking all over them and them not responding, has kind of gone to our heads, so we just expect them not to show up. So it's about time they asserted their dominance and actually put up a fight for something, you know what I mean? We'd taken like dragons and turrets and everything, and they just let it happen. So we have our damage item really. Black Clear is another item I like to get on him to cap out my CDR because I plan on getting a Visage or a Locket for that extra 10% later on, and I have the 10% scaling for my runes. But right now, I mean, look at their team. Vlad's strong, but they are mostly AD focused. Besides Fizz, but Fizz doesn't really focus me at all. So I'm gonna get some extra HP and armor and work towards the mobility item that is the Dead Man's Plate. I think that'd be really good for us. Because Dead Man's Plate, I mean, we already have CC, so I don't think we really need to have the Randuins, although I might decide to get that later on if we need more armor. But Dead Man's Plate is just really good for, I wouldn't say junglers specifically, but it's very good on junglers because you want to move around the map a lot, and that extra Dead Man's Plate move speed is really nice. Not to mention the extra damage it gives when you first get into the fight is nice. And this guy, completely oblivious, lets me have it. Nice. What's going on here? I'm probably in a bad spot here, actually. This is one of the dangers of playing Rek'Sai. You can't quite see things as clearly as you'd like sometimes, and that just got me... That didn't get... that didn't directly put me in trouble. I did, but I want to say it contributed to me being oblivious to them all being there. I thought it was just like Xin Zhao, maybe one other person. There was 4. So I'm just going to farm up around the area and try to get my HP back through my passive, because I don't really provide much wave clear right now. And I think that's what our team's doing, is just wave clearing. If there's any fighting, though, I will try and contribute as soon as I notice. But I cannot promise perfect knowledge of the fight and like perfect awareness. And okay, it's looking like they're really trying to make something happen, but they're just failing to so far. My team is being very, very safe. So good stuff there. I mean, we're not really fighting for anything right now, though, which is kind of the awkward part. It's just kind of a standoff of poking back and forth. And missing back and forth. Alright, well. I guess at some point they're going to have to either engage on us or we're going to have to engage on them. The problem is our engage kind of sucks. And I'm getting stunned up a little bit here, actually. That silver bolt really hurt. Yeah, I don't really want to engage on these two all alone, and I'm kind of chunked. Hold on, Vlad went in here. Let's go ahead and try and get onto somebody. Alright, I guess I'm going on Sona. Actually, I really don't like this. I really don't like this. The team's all going after Vayne, which, I mean, I agree with. But her being on the backside is very unpredictable, and I did not expect that. So her being on the backside, yeah, definitely focus her. But she shouldn't be behind her. She should be, like, behind my team, you know, flanking. That's just very weird. So I'm going to get killed again for that one. So yeah, their team, although we stomped them in the lane phase and just took pretty much everything we wanted from them, except from being Fizz, they're actually grouping up and making a lot of plays together now, which is good. But still, a lot of their plays really out of the ordinary and kind of unorthodox and kind of hard to counterplay because of not it being a good strategy, but because it's really unexpected. Like I said, the Vayne thing. Like, why is it Vayne focused me? Like, why is Vayne going around and killing the Sona? You know what I mean? Like, that's just not something you should expect in a game. Because it's not a good thing to do in the first place. And Vayne died for it, so it goes to show. Anyways. What I'll try and do, I think this game is instead of, if they group up like that again, I think I'm going to do, and what the heck, my tab button gets stuck. That's awkward. I think what I will do differently in the next fight, if they ever group up like that again, is pace myself until the fight gets a little bit easier. Because at that point, like, I went in and I just got kited and died. And that's one of the issues with Rek'Sai. Is she does fall off for that reason unless you know how to play around it. And let's pop my sweeper as well. And just move around. It looks like they do have a ward here. I'll clear that up. Dragon's up in 5 seconds. That'll be our third. I would love to control that. Let's see, is it red up? It is, in fact, up. I'd love to steal this. I know someone's here, though. Oh, I'm probably dead. I can't even move. I tried to tunnel and get out, but I was dead before I could even do so. Damn. They are ripping me a new one. Alright, I'm getting the Dead Man's Plate. Stall 30 seconds for D. And, well, not really and my life, but yeah. If we can stall for 30 seconds, though, I can contribute. But we need GP there. Nice ulti, though, right on top of them. I'm up in 15 seconds. Nathan getting a lot of damage off on that Echo. Vayne's really chunked, actually. But yeah, they already got the dragon, so that's not going to happen. But that's okay. It's only, what, their second dragon? We already have 2. Evens it up. No problem. So yeah, I think I did a really good job in the early game, really set up the plays. But I think I'm trying to make plays I can't make any longer. Because not only have they caught up, because I'm kind of falling off as a champion. And so I need to change my play style into a more, I think, team-oriented instead of just picks style for the rest of this game if we're going to be effective. Because I've died 3 times in a row and done nothing with those deaths. Like, if I died for, like, a Baron steal or something like that, that'd be one thing. But I've literally just died for no reason 3 times in a row, so. Vlad's top, Vayne's mid, or not mid, bottom. This should be pretty free, actually. Alright, I forced the Sona ulti, that's a free cooldown. This turret's really low, and hello Zinzao, we can just do free damage to this guy. They're doing some damage back to me, but, I mean, we're just way stronger. Hit up Sona if we can. Alright, Vlad's TP'd in. Vayne's missing, but we still have the man advantage, and what the hell? What the hell is this Vayne doing? She's like suicide in. Can we get her, please? Thank you. Oh, can I get out? Oh, ignite? Yeah, I'm gonna die, ignite. I still managed to survive quite a while, though, considering how much they were focusing me there. Alright, get the turret, guys. The turret's free as fuck. And what's Fizz doing? Alright, yeah, he's gonna trickster out. He realized I'm a little bit too far. So who's doing most damage to me? Yeah, Fizz is focusing me, so is Vlad. I need some magic resist. I'm gonna get the locket, I think. Do we already have one? We do not. So yeah, I'll get the locket. Get in locket. Because yeah, what the extra 10% CDR, not to mention HP and magic resist and all that good stuff the locket provides. Visage would be a pretty good item too, but it's a little bit more selfish than I think I should be going with because we're grouping a lot, because they're grouping a lot. And if we're going to be grouping, I may as well get the Aura one instead of the Visage. My team's going to steal their blue, right under their nose. Very nice. I think their team might engage on my team, actually. So I'm going to try and ult over there and just make sure my team, I can like, escort my team out. Just make sure they're safe. Yeah, it looks like they got out safely, so that's good. So just going to take this for ourselves. Thank you, MF. And that's us level 16. Give us our rank 3 ultimate, giving us more attack speed and, of course, a shorter cooldown on the global ult. Good stuff there. And that turret's actually very low, so yeah, MF ulti. Wow. Talk about overkill, you guys. Lol. That's all I'm going to say. Let's go and take these out. Cool. They're definitely not pushing that wave. Yeah, I think you guys assured them of that. Alright, so we have a mid inhibitor open. Vlad's top. What's Sona wanting to do? Thing is, I don't have much vision, but I have the tremor sense. I know if anyone's moving around me. And if they're not moving, their chances are they're not really much of a threat, right? So that's going to force his trickster. That's good. Force is probably not the right word. He chose to use it because he got scared of me. And that I'm okay with. I think we should be rotating top, but that's just me. Not really sure what the rest of the team thinks we should do. I really want to take their wolves, though, to get that vision buff of this side of the jungle, if they are here. They are. This is great. Now I can smite them and get that vision buff, and that is going to be huge for us. Looks like Vlad's on the side here. Let's go and snipe him out. Yes, nice. But actually, there's a fight mid lane here. I'm on the way. We're going to lose Sona here, but Nathan's still pretty strong. There's 4 of them here, though, which makes this a little bit difficult. But I'm just going to loop around here. Hopefully, me and GP and Nathan can regroup here on the Echo. And if we can organize ourselves in a way. Oh, God, he's ulted. This is not good. The fish ult. The ulti from Echo, though. Can I get onto Fizz? I should be able to. Oh, he flashed. Bastard. Alright, I got condemned to safety, actually, a little bit. Can I continue to escape? I think I might be able to. I'm just going to keep running like crazy because MF is getting things done bot lane. And so if I can continue to distract them by just running, that won't be too bad for us. In fact, Vayne can move really fast to chase me, so I'm just going to go all the way over here on my jet ski. Awesome. Alright, and MF got the turret there. So she might go down here in the end. She will. But that is still worth. We managed to get that. We can manage to get ourselves a second inhibitor turret. So rotations, man. Up in this bitch, I guess you could say. Alright, let's head over to the Raptors, actually. Smite those up, try and get that control of the vision again. Next Dragon's in a minute here. I don't think Dragon's really a big thing, though, this match. Yeah, let's just take the Raptors. Cool. The thing is with Vayne versus Rek'Sai is if I can like CC her and blow her up really quickly, she's not a problem. But she's probably the 180 carry that could 1v1 me in the mid game because of her silver bolts. Every other 80 carry, normally Rek'Sai can handle. Unless they're like really fed, that is. But Vayne, regardless whether she's fed or not, just because she has silver bolts and has a few points in it, she destroys me unless I can blow her up in like a full combo. Which is really quite frustrating that I had to get that matchup. Because yeah, Vayne's... I mean, she's not necessarily really good right now, but that build on her is really, really broken. The whole static shiv and rapid fire cannon, that combo is really good because the items passives all stack together. So there's a lot of magic damage from the 2 items, not to mention her true damage. So yeah, those 2 all added together just makes it really tough to deal with her. But she has no lifesteal until now, actually, now that I said that. So if you do some damage to her, it's going to stick normally. Actually, I think Sona might be caught. Oh, never mind, just some free damage. No sweat. Just going to take this out. Not going to smite it because I want to save it for the fight. And it looks like the fight is already begun. I'm on the way. What can we do here? Looks like we're going to lose. Hold on. Great damage coming up there, but unfortunately... Okay, Fizz is not a problem anymore. Look at that MF damage. The problem, though, is they're all still alive, which makes this a little bit tricky for us. But if I can keep MF safe, we can fight this. I just gotta stay with MF and keep her safe. I'm gonna go into Xin Zhao if I can, actually. Got him. Can I survive? I think I can. Come on. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get out. Let MF have that. Alright, cool. So we managed to kill Xin Zhao. Vayne showed up with low HP, so I flashed under her and just comboed her with my Titanic Hydra and all that. From there, Vlad came in, knocked him up after his pool, and escaped in the nick of time. So that was awesome. Unfortunately, they have some respawns coming up, so we're going to have to get out before taking anything from their base, which is unfortunate, but we will get a dragon here, most likely for free. So that'll be worth our while. Alright, not too bad. Nice comeback from me. Kind of showing what I was talking about earlier. Like with Rek'Sai, like yes, you are tanky and you can teamfight pretty well, but with this build, I kind of need to pace myself a little bit, not be an assassin, but kind of go for the small skirmishes once the fight's already begun. Protect my carries on the backside, and then once the fight's kind of begun and people are getting low, and people are kind of splitting off all over the place, that's when I can kind of be more aggressive and go in. Because if I just try to look for a 5-man knockup, I'm probably going to die because it's not going to happen. It's very unlikely, especially in the middle of the lane. It can happen in the jungle on occasion, but it's very, very rare that's actually going to happen for you. So... the 3 things we need to be thinking about right now is that top turret, Baron, and these 2 inhibitors. So I guess you could say 4 things, but yeah. We need to be thinking about those, and I'm not sure which one we want to go for, what the plan is, and we need to establish that. So we have ourselves these items here. I'm thinking from here, our next item... I don't know, we could go with the Black Cleaver, that'd cap our CDR out, and it would also give us some extra damage, but I think our damage is fine. I think the issue here is Vayne. So I'm going with the Thornmail. Although, oopsies, I want that CDR and I want that damage, but I don't think it's nearly as necessary this match. So I'm going to do what the right thing is, and that would be getting Thornmail to deal with Vayne, because she's honestly the only issue. Fizz doesn't focus me enough, and if he did, he'd probably lose the 1v1. Everyone else I can 1v1. Vlad's kind of difficult, but it's doable. Vayne's really the problem. Oh, hold on. The MF ulti here is huge. Can I get onto anybody? Oh, I got the smite off, but I'm too slow. Okay, never mind. GP got it. Nice. Do some nice damage to Vayne there. Alright, with that fight, actually, we managed to get a free kill on Sona, so I think this is a free inhibitor for us. They're gonna go on me here, actually, though. Am I gonna die before my team showed up? Yes, I did. I went too quick. My team was not ready. Shit. Alright, so... that was great for us. We got the kill on Sona, and I was thinking, okay, we got a kill. They're all backing off. Let's just go take the objective. But everyone was so far back, and I was like, alright, taking the inhib, and they all just blew me up. So yeah, I went a little bit too soon. I should have waited for my team. But we managed to get the double inhib, though, so it's not a big deal. But definitely a mistake by me. Being a little bit too hasty on that one. But if my team can get out, it will be all worth it. Xin Zhao might go in here, actually. If he does, he's likely going to die, though. Let's set up Baron. We got double inhib. So yeah, their team's going to be really occupied with the Baron minions, or not Baron minions, the super minions and all that, so we can easily just go set up Baron and take that, as long as we, actually set it up. If we just force it, it might be a little bit on the riskier side. So one thing I'll do to get started is, well, force tunnel into here, and smite these, because that way I have the vision buff to see if they have any wards. And actually, might be able to fight these guys, because we have the flank from MF coming in. So here I come. Here's the pool. Hold on. I'm gonna kill Fizz here if I can. Ah, got knocked away. Alright, we managed to win the fight nonetheless. We lost MF though. Just a small price to pay for 2 kills. One of them being their jungler, so Baron's pretty much free. So let's go and do that. Get my sleeper thing going. And I'll let them take this scuttle crap here. Let's just get this immediately. The sooner we get this, I think the better. Let them know I have no smite, because just in case someone shows up, we should probably break off is what that means. Instead of trying to go for the 50-50 smite when no one has it. You know what I mean? Let's go and just finish that off. Alright. And let's go for this. Oops. I'm not saying right away focus it, but we can probably pressure top lane and get that turret rather soon. So that should be our next objective. Yeah, GB's a little bit chunked, so is Echo. So if they want to base first, I understand that. But that should be our next objective, I think, because I don't think we can actually take the Nexus turrets without a minion wave and a few of them dead, because all of a sudden the double Nexus turrets and survive forever. Which would obviously not be good. So I'm going to script them up here, knock them all up with my W. Clear some of them out. Alright, looks like Fizz is on the way as well. We gotta be careful about him. Alright. Yeah, he's gonna back off. If he trickstered forward, we mean GP could have probably comboed him, but it's still risky because our team was still on the way, not quite there yet. And can we get some free damage on the Xin Zhao? Actually, I'm gonna move this, lock it. I just wanted that act to be more accessible to me. I'm just gonna go into Sona here, actually. Come here, Sona. Alright, she's gonna force her exhaust. Alright, cool. I'll take a free exhaust. Get the Baron minions and all this, not to mention supers on the other side of the map. This is pretty free. Finish the turret off. There we go. Let's go ahead and go on to Vlad here. I'm going to tunnel ahead of him here, try and knock him up as soon as he comes out. He is, in fact, going to flash. I'm going to pop the locket here for that shield. And it's looking like these guys are pretty damn dead. Well, actually, none of them are dead yet. But if they were to fight us, they would be. Vayne's dealing with the supers. We've got this all controlled. Let's do some free damage to this guy. Alright, they're going to focus me here. I'll just flash out. That's fine. And that's a free turret. Let's see. What can we do? The thing is, Fizz could kill me here, so I gotta be really careful about that, but we might just kill him back. There we go, there we go. Another kill for us. Very nice. The rest of the team looked like they cleaned up theirs. So there we go. What the hell are you doing, Xin Zhao? You can't fight our MF. Get out of here, son. Alright. Oh, the Sona ult miss. But can we get onto their Sona? Nah, we can't. She's too fast. She's too speedy. Alright, but that's going to be the game here, guys. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to drop that rating, as I mentioned earlier. It helps out a lot. I'm sorry I'm a little bit tired in this recording, unfortunately. I am very tired myself, but I'm doing the best here to get you guys a good recording, so hope you guys liked it. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace out.